Hello, ladies, I'm back. Okay, so if you're trying to trying to become a graphic artist, that means that you're really focusing on lines and shapes and the basic ideas of something. So it doesn't have to be crazy detailed. So yeah. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a book cover, an album cover, kind of cartoons. Cartoons aren't my favorite, so I'll just kind of hint at that, and logos. So, with a book cover, you need to think about what the most important details of the book are. So, if you were thinking about something like Divergent, okay, one of the most important things in that book is the different casts, or so the different factions. There we go. I figured it out. So, you need to figure out what the main focus of it is, and then start to draw from there. So you can think about how the title of the book's going to go. So maybe the title is going to be kind of curvy. I'm going to kind of block it out. I'm always doing my things in markers so that you can actually see them, but you should do them in pencil. So before I even go any further, I block out where that's going to go, and then maybe the author is going to go down here. So I'm already blocking it out. I know that that's going to go there. I can still draw things behind it, but I'm giving myself an understanding that I shouldn't put important information there. So maybe I'm drawing Triss. I think that's her name, Triss. Yeah. So maybe I'm drawing her. Always a good idea to use Shape Man. I think in the actual cover for the movie, she's like falling. So I'll go with that. Remember, a person is 7 to 7.5 heads tall. So really incorporate that. Notice I'm just using some ovals. I always rotate my paper so it's easier for me to work with. People are three-dimensional. So I'm just pretty much like blocking in some basic shapes right now. And then you can pretty much come back later on and kind of look a little bit less blocky and a little bit more like a person. So I'm just kind of breaking it down. Kneecap. Tip of the knee rotates because it's a joint. You guys remember that back in 4th grade, we talked about that. And also notice that each arm is doing a different thing and each leg is doing a different thing. So it's really important in any cover that you're trying to entice someone. You're trying to get them to buy this book, to read this book. So it has to be interesting. Like, ooh, what's going on? And so if there's some background details, like some clouds, or maybe like a giant building back here in the distance. Again, with our last project, we talked about how when things are farther away, they need to be smaller and they have less detail. So just keeping that same premise going on here. Maybe there's another one off in the distance back here. So same kind of thing. Don't forget, if you have a person or something blocking your way, make sure that you're going behind them. So yeah, just keep going. Pretend like they don't exist. Don't draw through them. Okay. So yeah, so make your cover pretty interesting. Think about the height of the information, and then you can start to draw in your letters. Whenever you're actually drawing the title of it, start with the letter that's in the middle. Draw that one first, and then work backwards, so you have a more even title. The same thing for when you're writing the author's name. So that was our book title. I'll come back and do an album cover.